As a samurai, I must strengthen my character. As a human being, I must perfect my spirit. The undisturbed mind is like the calm body, water reflecting the brilliance of the moon. Empty the mind, and you will realize the undisturbed mind. Be a samurai. Because you just never know what's behind the freaking sky. No matter how much you hate, or how much you suffer, you can't bring the dead back to life. The samurai is the first to suffer anxiety for human society, and he is the last to seek personal pleasure. New eras don't come about because of swords, they're created by the people who wield them. 1,000 days of lessons for discipline, 10,000 days of lessons for mastery. Everyone feels fear. What a samurai or warrior is what you do when you feel fear. A man who can't uphold his beliefs is pathetic, dead or alive. I know nothing about surpassing others. I only know how to outdo myself. There is no greater solitude than that of the samurai, unless it is that of the tiger in the jungle, perhaps. When you give advice, you should first discern whether or not the other person is willing to accept it. If you embark on an uncharted path, infinite secrets will appear at the end. At the moment of victory, tighten the straps of your helmet. Honor may not win power, but it wins respect, and respect earns power. Think lightly of yourself, and deeply of the world. Today is victory over yourself of yesterday, tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. It's actually the samurai spirit, which is no fear, and never give up. A warrior is worthless unless he rises above others and stands strong in the midst of a storm. A samurai should always be prepared for death, whether his own or someone else's. The samurai always has to rise and move on, because new challenges will come. As a samurai, I must strengthen my character. As a human being, I must perfect my spirit. A samurai must remain calm at all times, even in the face of danger. Engage in combat fully determined to die, and you will be alive. Wish to survive in the battle, and you will surely meet death. Where life is more terrible than death, it is then the truest valor to dare to live. Loyalty and devotion lead to bravery. Bravery leads to the spirit of self-sacrifice. The spirit of self-sacrifice creates trust in the power of love. Study hard and all things can be accomplished. Give up, and you will amount to nothing. The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead. The only reason a warrior is alive is to fight, and the only reason a warrior fights is to win. Otherwise, why be a warrior? It is easier to count beads. technique by itself is insufficient, and spirit alone is not enough. A samurai was essentially a man of action. Sword and mind must be united. The true meaning of the samurai is one who serves and adheres to the power of love. The four oaths: never be late with respect to the way of the warrior, be useful to the Lord, be respectful to your parents, get beyond love and grief, exist for the good of man. Having only wisdom and talent is the lowest tier of usefulness. Wisdom is the warrior's greatest weapon. When you have wisdom, you are never unarmed, you are never defenseless, and you are never powerless. There will never be peace on earth until there is peace in us. The warrior knows that their imagination is not a place to escape, but to create. The sense of honor, which cannot bear being looked down upon as an inferior power, that was the strongest of motives. Beneath the instinct to fight, there lurks a diviner instinct to love. You are to be proud of your enemy, then the success of your enemy is your success also. Observation and perception are two separate things. The eye that observes is stronger, and the eye that perceives is weaker. Master the divine techniques of the art of peace, and no enemy will dare to challenge you. The ultimate warrior leaves no openings, except in his mind. The sword has to be more than a simple weapon, it has to be an answer to life's questions. You might as well stand and fight, because if you run, you will only die tired. Honor may not win power, but it wins respect, and respect earns power. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. See first with your mind, then with your eyes, and finally with your body. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. Mental bearing, not skill, is the sign of a matured samurai. A samurai therefore should neither be pompous nor arrogant. A real man does not think of victory or defeat. He plunges recklessly towards an irrational death. By doing this, you will awaken from your dreams.